goes out there. Oh, I play video games and cards with these people, and I'm having all you can eat crab legs because I'm fucking rich and cool. I
No, it was really seriously.
Would you go with Steve?
No, with the wife and kids.
Uh,
They had good grades. I had to give them something good.
I mean, you
In
give
that
them a
case, my
house to
kids owe
live
me money.
under, but
My kids should be cooking for me then.
You know,
I don't know if that says anything about you or your kids there, Tony. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. All right, well, we're live.
all right.
Oh, give it a second. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I tried really hard, man, to get Travis and to get my buddy Mike. I've been dying to get my buddy Mike, and he's still like, he's like, oh, not tonight, not tonight. I'm like, dude, you're missing out. I'm like, you would have a lot to contribute to the conversations, and he just, I don't know, doesn't want to, or stage fright, or I don't know what, but he would do really, really well. He's kind of like Tuna, like just a wealth of information that he doesn't have to Google. So,
Yeah.
and of course, Joe lived through apparently the 50s up until now. So
Apparently, the
If I get the
Holocaust.
shit wrong by Googling it still.
he's got pictures of the people that he shouldn't, and yeah, there you go.
I'll have to play a video one day. I have a video of me playing poker with RDJ, and he'd probably sue me if he knew that I recorded. But he tells some pretty racy jokes.
Yeah, apparently Joe was the original T-1000.
Yeah,
if you
the
watch
original.
movie very closely.
Careful, we're live. Don't
Yeah, it's
people on
fine.
blast.
It's
I don't need
fine.
fucking the mouse coming after us.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I never know. Hmm.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's proprietary stuff that I own, I would think. It's my intellectual property. I don't know. I don't know how that
Don't
works.
fuck with the mouse, man.
Yeah. You don't win. You definitely don't win.
Let's get this going. Welcome to Collector's Hideout, the podcast where we get together on Thursdays, talk shit about all kinds of random topics, essentially just to get away from the real world of the bullshit going on. It's just a little distraction for the days. Tonight we're joined by Mr. Shellhead Tony. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well.
Fucking jazz hands, man. I don't know. Fucking weird. And Mr. Zero Cool Joe, you were
Hey.
a last minute addition. Thank you.
Oh, thanks for having me. Appreciate
And
it.
it's nothing against you. I'm sitting here with Tony. I'm like, well, we were gonna have Psycho on tonight just because the topic we're doing is about horror, and Psycho thinks all horror sucks, so he would be useless in this topic. And I was like, shit, what about Joe? Like, fuck it, let's grab Joe. And I
Yeah,
told
I love
Tony you're
horror.
probably streaming, so you might not join us, but thank you.
I was gonna stream when I got home, so it worked out.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
So my general idea for tonight was on TikTok. I've been asking. I put like random horror posts. They're usually questions or statements to kind of piss people off or get people talking. And some of them have gotten a lot of traction. But one of the ones I mentioned today that Tony's like, "That's a great idea," is looking at the history of horror. What franchise would you just fucking like delete? Like, go get the fuck out of here. We don't need that franchise, and you just erase it from history of horror.
Like delete, like out of existence. Like we don't, like never should have
You
been
walked
made,
in
or
and you flashy thinged it, and they're fucking gone. Like,
I might get judged.
So
Maybe.
I have a question to that before we get into it. Hold on, I'm trying to let somebody know to come watch us tonight for the horror one.
they can join us every other time we're on too. Not if it's just about horror. You know, we could use more viewers.
Yeah, I know. I've tried to get them to do it, but we'll see if he joined. So it was funny because it's my buddy Mike, and so when Mike messaged me, I was like, "Hey man, you should come on because here's the topic, and I think it'd be kind of cool." And he gave me his two choices, but then he said, "If you're doing away with the franchise, that means you have to get rid of the first movie." And I said, "No, that's not the case at all, because
Interesting.
not
I
a
already see where you're
franchise.
going. That's an interesting thought.
That's not a franchise. That's just a movie. It doesn't franchise until they make more versions, right? So like when McDonald's came out, McDonald's was just McDonald's. But then they made
No.
a second McDonald's, and now McDonald's is a franchise. It's something they've sold the idea to somebody else, and they
So,
continue to make more.
but then the question with that, now this goes on how technical we're going to get with it. So, say you have a movie that's got one chapter, one version, right?
Okay,
But they have merchandise.
that's a franchise.
Now it's a franchise. Okay.
Oh,
So that kind of makes things a little harder. It's like, oh, it's got one movie, but it's got merchandise. Now it's a franchise.
Yeah, anytime something's been produced now, again, it's gonna go how far you want to go with it and how technical you want to get. I would say keep it as simple as to say, was there a second movie or not? Because because there's merch for everything, even the dumbest, shittiest movie from way back in the day.
Especially now.
Yeah,
mhm.
but I'm talking like even way back. Let's talk like 70s, 80s horror. Something of something was made, right? Whether it was like they made a T-shirt
Patches,
back.
pins.
Yeah, something. So I don't know necessarily focus on that, and we just say, okay, this is a horror franchise, and they made a second movie, so that's how we're gonna call it a franchise. And could you do without that franchise? Or which one, like you said, would you want to do without?
Yeah, which one would you just get rid of? Like you could live without it. Like it doesn't need to be of existence.
So this is gonna be very unpopular.
Yeah.
I think I
yeah.
know exactly what you're gonna say.
Do you?
I feel so. Let's see if I'm right.
Oh. I was gonna say Saw.
That
That's
is not
one.
what I thought you were gonna say.
I don't think we needed. So we kind of did this like last time, or not last time, but like a couple times ago, or whatever. And we were talking about movies that didn't need sequels, and I feel like franchises like Saw and Final Destination,
Agree.
they were fine with the first movie. That you already knew the story. You saw the first movie. You knew what the story was going to be. You knew what, like when you got to the end, whatever, you knew what it was. And then they kept coming out with them, and the shock value got progressively worse. And I feel like those are franchises that I could be without them, and they wouldn't bother me one way or another. I wouldn't care.
So I agree with you because that's one I would have picked.
Mhm.
But the one thing that you didn't bring up that I took into consideration when I was trying to think of like movies, franchises that I would get rid of. If you got rid of a franchise, do you also then technically you're getting rid of anything that it inspired and it gave to the world of horror? Because there's a lot of horrors like, oh, they were inspired by, just for example, like Halloween. But if you got rid of Halloween, now those that were inspired by it technically wouldn't exist either,
You're not wrong.
right?
Yeah, but
So
they're
when I started thinking
niche.
that, I'm like, oh, this just got harder.
They're like niche movies, though. Like I get like Freddy Krueger might have inspired, but like what? To what extent would it have inspired other
Well,
movies?
I mean, let's put it this way. If you got rid of Nightmare on Elm Street, you never have Scream.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't think that. It's not dream related. It's not you go to bed and you wake up and someone is chasing you. And I mean,
What the
it's
fuck
just
else
another
would
slasher.
no? But what else would Wes Craven have been able to get more business from? Like Nightmare on Elm Street was like his bread and butter, and then he got the new Nightmare. Then he got Scream. If he never had fucking Freddy,
But wasn't Wes Craven making a? I mean, you're gonna make me start digging into my brain.
Right?
Wasn't Wes Craven doing a bunch of other side shit? Like he did Ghosts of Mars.
yeah, he did side stuff, but doesn't mean you would have gotten Scream from those. Scream, you can see even the tropes that Scream does against some of the classic slashers, including Nightmare on Elm Street. Like it would not be the same. But that being said, is why I would pick Saw because I don't feel like Saw really fucking influenced anything. Like Saw, it didn't give anything to the genre that I gave a shit about that I think changed where things went.
Yeah.
So Saw, when was Saw? 98?
Possibly.
99?
Yeah. 99. Something like that.
Okay, we're landing on 99.
Yeah, Saw.
Oh
wanna say I
shit,
was in high school.
2004.
Wow,
The
I was
first
just
Saw?
out of high school. Jesus.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, I
2004.
graduated in 03, so fuck. For some reason I could have sworn it was while I was in high school, but
Final Destination.
that's another one.
That's older. That's
If
gotta
you
be
say it is, but
96.
no,
No,
not 96. No way,
no,
it's not that bad.
yes, Final Destination has to be 2000s.
2000.
For the first one?
Yeah. So you could say, if anything, because shock value and what have you, right? That if anything, Final Destination inspired the shock value for Saw.
And then you say Saw brought in with like Hostel and like those like real torture porn movies. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, when was Hostel? I'm looking at like gore factor, over the top gore factor.
See, when
Hostel's
I'm thinking Saw,
2005.
I'm thinking like the torment side of it.
So Hostel was
The torture.
2005, so that would have been right after Saw.
Because when I think what would have been influenced by Saw would have been the real torture, like that aspect of it, not the gore, because we've had gore forever, right? Even over the top gore. Look at Trauma, over the top gore.
Mm-hmm.
But that torture porn that people call it, that was like kind of started with Saw. There's probably indie ones or
Oh.
like little B ones here and there that did it that they just never got the mainstream push. Saw was the first mainstream push for it that I can think of.
So I'd have to disagree, because the first Saw, all he did was cut off his foot.
And
Well, hold on. So the rest of that movie, there was no like horror porn, whatever you want to call it, horror torture.
torture porn?
Yeah, it was more, everything was suspense, right? They didn't know what was going on. They were freaking out about their situation, and then he cuts
the
off
torture came more in the second, third, fourth.
Yeah, so it was,
Yeah.
if anything, it was mental torture in that one. The first
Oh,
one
but
was
wasn't the
mental
first
torture.
one when the chick had like the bear trap on her face? Was that the second
Second one.
Second one.
one? Okay.
Yeah, so she cuts off he cuts off his foot, and that's kind of the whole thing. But Hostel, if you're going to take Final Destination out because it's just, if you feel like it's just gore, not for any other value, then Hostel would have been the first movie that took it to that we had mainstream for us. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of indie films, right,
Oh, for sure.
that did it beforehand, but like, there's Cannibal Holocaust and all that kind of crap. But that's going to be one of the first mainstream movies of our time that went 0 to 60 with shit. I mean, like, they fucking took first of all, when they were cutting the fingers off, with the clippers or whatever the hell they did, I think. And then the girl, he was burning her face with a blowtorch.
Mm-hmm.
All of those things that they did there, that was also just so freaking over the top for the time. That was a wild ass movie now that I think about it.
See, I'm older than you guys by what, 12 years, 100 years, something like that.
Yeah, that's like 100.
I'm
Wait,
45.
when
Aren't you like 47? 48?
50,
Okay, so you get 5 years on me.
5 years on me.
And I've got 6
So-
inches on you, so we're good.
I grew up with Faces of Death.
I remember that.
Yeah, and now fast forward, like half the shit was fake, but during the film, like, you always thought it was like cult stuff, and it was cringe. It was that horror porn stuff, that cringe porn.
Which is
I-
weird because like didn't they just remake Faces of Death, or they released another Faces of Death?
Did they? No.
So my understanding is they're re-releasing them.
They're
Oh, is that what it
re-releasing.
is?
Yeah.
It's so, and I could be wrong, but that was my understanding, because same thing with Tales from the Crypt. I thought they were redoing like newer ones, and it's just they remastered and
Oh,
re-recorded his intro, I guess, for the Crypt Keeper, and then they're just putting out the films again.
because when I saw the thing about Faces of Death, I'm like, well, I mean, cool, I guess, but knowing that it's fake loses the appeal of what Faces of Death was, right? 'Cause, like,
Sure.
You weren't sure, like, you felt like you're watching some seedy shit. Like, probably illegal to watch these videos. To then
When I
find
was a
out
kid, I thought it was real.
right. But then later on find out, like, all right, you remember enjoying it, but then like to redo it, that appeal of, oh, this is real is gone because it's going to be fake.
Yeah.
there used to be some wild shit on the internet that you just cannot find anymore. Just wild ass videos. I mean, since we're on this, I know I don't want to get too far away, but we're on the subject of Faces of Death and horror and all that stuff. You know, I've seen like where there's videos of executions like overseas, you know, and you know, the way they execute people. I mean, it's wild. They'll cut somebody's head off from front to the spine and leave the spine connected, so their head, they feel it all, you know.
Right.
You think they'd bleed out from the jugular, but I guess wherever they cut them is enough to.
They still
heal it all.
have those videos. They're on, you know, 4chan. They're on Ogrish, something like that.
I forgot.
But
that.
also,
Totally
you gotta
forgot about
remember-
that website.
Yeah, they're still there. They're still
you gotta
absolutely.
remember, back in the day, it was easy. It was easier to find,
Yeah,
but it also wasn't policed as much as that shit's policed
yeah.
now, right? And I think that's what makes it so difficult, because it's so highly policed to make it hard to find. But
Yeah,
But back to the
Reddit's
franchise.
Reddit's got a lot of that stuff. So I'll stumble on it. Unfortunately, I follow a couple of those things. Just
I stumble
No.
on it. Unfortunately, I follow a couple of them.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
No.
take stumble away and add follow.
But one other
Whoops.
franchise that I was like, you know, the movie, like the first movie I enjoyed, but we could do without it, was Jeepers Creepers. Just don't give a fuck. It could kick rocks. Just fucking
Even
go
the first
somewhere else.
one.
Even the first one, fuck it. Justin Long was
wasn't
in
a
it.
big
And
fan
it was
either.
okay. But then when you find out like the director was he became a convicted pedophile, and like,
Yeah,
fuck that movie.
that movie was filmed 40 minutes from here.
Yeah.
Citrus County, Ocala line.
But what about you, Joe? What would you get rid of?
Probably Leprechaun. I'd kill that whole, like, except for the first one. I'd keep the first one, but I'd kill everything after that.
Wow.
Leprechaun, like, we don't need a leprechaun in space. We don't need a leprechaun in the hood.
Yes, we do.
No, we didn't.
Leprechaun Back to the Hood.
Back, you know,
Okay.
Wow.
the original I like. I don't know. Like, I would get rid of. I would get rid
The
of.
first one, I guess that was a franchise that I missed.
Sorry.
I must have missed it as a kid, because I remember seeing the first time, like I was later in my teens when I first saw it, and the fact that like one of the ways to get away from the leprechaun, they just like threw a bunch of shoes on the floor, so he'd have to stop and clean the shoes. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? This is
Yeah.
so stupid. Or like throw that he has to count everything. Like what are we doing? This guy is like ain't shit.
Was that Jennifer Aniston's breakout role too? I think it was.
Yeah, I believe it was her first movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I don't know.
That is not the one I thought was going to come out, but all right.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Tony, I thought when you started, I thought you were gonna say Scream.
Oh.
I thought you were gonna go straight for Scream. That's what you're like, unpopular opinion. I'm like, he's saying Scream.
You can add that to my list. I don't know. I think like
What's going on,
Yes,
Gustavo?
dude. I think I get it, right? Like something does well and you want to keep it going, it's exciting or whatever, and that's cool. But I think some of them, I guess Scream is one of those where it's like you've seen one, you've seen them all.
So
You've seen the same thing over and over. And I think Final Destination is one of the worst for that.
yeah, how long can you go? I mean, I guess the newest one, they really tried to tie it all together. Did you see the newest one?
Yeah.
I think it's
Bloodline.
but
Bloodlines.
But for me, it's almost like comedic. So like at least I could care less about the Saw shit. They were just trying to one up everything. But at least with Saw, every movie had like different deaths that you are believable because there were always machines. There was always a machine for somebody to kill them. So it wasn't far fetched except in the regard of, you know, some of the ways people got out of it. That was about it. But as far as like the one where the guy had to like, you know, pull a piece of his brain out, like there's no way that's happening. But the guy, but in Final Destination, everything was so like over the top ridiculous. It's like, oh, I slipped on a gummy bear and that gummy bear got caught in my dog's throat. And so my dog coughed and ran into like, you know, the car. The car killed somebody.
Death. In those movies, death is 100% MacGyver. right? Like death makes
Yeah.
shit happen with
Yeah.
nothing.
It's
Like,
wild.
but you're right though, because when you watch fucking Final Destination, it's like watching Cops. You know it's just gonna lead to somebody shirtless trying to fight the police and getting tackled by a dog. Like you know that's where it's gonna go every episode. It's the same shit. Like, with
Yeah.
Scream though, that's a franchise. I love Scream. And I've watched all the Screams up until the most recent one. I haven't seen it yet. But that's one that I will blatantly go and say, and people won't agree, they should have stopped after the first one. The story to continue the movie is just fucking ridiculous. Like, oh, now it's his mom, now it's a cousin, now it's this other person, now it's a copycat, now it's a like no, just you had the two, they died, movie's done. You don't need to continue that franchise. Like you could just left it at the one and been good. And I think if they left it at the one, it would have left the movie even would have made the movie better than what it's turned into because it's turned into a joke. Even though it's always been kind of campy against itself and is very meta.
It got worse.
Right. But I'm saying, but it's always been kind of its thing. But I feel like just continuing it has just made it more joke than meta. And it is what it is, I guess.
Gustavo,
Where
What
does-
else? I know what you
language
did last
barrier?
summer. I liked the first I Know What You Did Last Summer. The original one, I enjoyed it. I was a teen. It was a teen horror movie. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah, and then they decided I still know what you did last summer. That's great. We already solidified in the first one, but that's fine that you still know what's happening.
yeah.
Like,
And then like now they did like the third one that came out last year. And apparently it was horrible. I still
Was
know
that
what you
the
did after
third
20
one?
years. Huh?
that was the third one.
Yeah, it came out last year or this
Yeah.
year. It had Jennifer Love Hewitt in it again, and Freddie
didn't
Prinze
realize
Jr.
that.
was in it.
So what's it called? Like I might know what you did last summer.
I think I
I-
know.
I know what you did 20 years ago. Like I don't fucking know. I don't remember what it was called.
I know what you did 20 years ago. We have kids and a new life, but I know what you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just it's one of those, man, like there's so many horror movies that when you watch them you're like, why was this even fucking made? Like there's no reason for this to even be a thing. And I know horror is one of those genres that people give a lot of leeway to letting them like, oh, it sucks, but it's a horror movie, so we can still enjoy it even though it fucking sucks. But it's like at some point there's just those ones you're like, even for it being horror, this is trash. And that's like a lot of the Muppet Master movies. Or
Hmm.
Puppet Master.
Puppet
Like,
I'm
Master.
like, what's a Muppet Master?
yeah.
I would have watched
you,
the fuck out of those.
you didn't see that big ass thing I drink? My bad. But yeah, the Puppet Master movies, like some of those were what the fuck are we even doing? Fucking put a drill in my own eye to stop watching them shits. Fucking horrible.
Well, then you'd be in Saw.
That sucked too then. God damn it. God damn it.
So would Child's Play fall in that category? Because everything after the first one was trash.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all.
I don't know. You keep coming back, and then your soul
Child's
I
Play
gets
1 and
transferred.
2, I love. 3, when he's in the military aspect, I mean, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't necessary. I
Three is
love
more funny
Bride
than
of,
anything.
Bride of Chucky. I fucking love Bride of Chucky.
Yeah,
Seed of
because of
Chucky
Jennifer
is-
Tilly.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Then the Seed of Chucky's fucking horrible.
So, Bride of Chucky was 98, 97, 97.
Possibly, yeah, because I was in middle school when I saw that.
98.
Was it 98?
Yeah, I think so. Right around there.
God damn it.
I'll guess 98.
Yeah, because I mean, I would have started high school in 99.
98. Yep, 98.
Yeah.
So then, okay, so Bride of Chucky was 98. The original Child's Play was what, 88?
88.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds right.
And then, so you probably, so Child's Play 2 was 1990, maybe? There's a big gap between the movies.
Between 2 and 3, there's a gap. And then from 3 to Bride, there's a really big gap. Then
So that's what
there's-
it is. It's 3 to Bride is where the gap is. It's 7-year gap.
But then there's Seed of Chucky, where Chucky and Tiffany have a baby,
Yeah, no, it's
Mhm.
terrible. That's
and that's
2004.
horrible. But then, like the 3 movies that came after that, I really enjoyed those, and then the TV show I've enjoyed.
Yeah, I like the TV show. I think the movies after the first one. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe
I think Child's Play. I mean, I don't know about do away with it. I don't know because I think there was more negative than positive. I just think I don't know. I guess it's hard for me to take it for what it is. It's kind of like, Freddy Krueger and Jason. I love Jason. I'll watch Nightmare. I'll watch Friday the 13th all day long. Nightmare on Elm Street. It gets old for me. He doesn't hold my attention. And then same thing with Halloween. Halloween just doesn't do it for me, and that's very unpopular. People love Halloween.
I think they just love it because they feel like they're supposed to like it.
See, I agree, and I hate to make that statement ever because then people get pissed off. But I'm sorry, I'm from the school of some people just like shit because it's cool to like it.
Right. And I
I think
think
it's
you and
fucking
I
terrible.
both agree that Rob Zombie's Halloween is better than the original.
I agree.
no.
So we're,
The
That
first
pisses a
one,
lot
the
of
second
people
one was
off, too.
trash.
fuck the second one.
No, but the
So-
first one I think was very well done. That kid nailed young Michael
Yeah.
Myers.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
people the guy they cast to play, and I don't remember his name, so I'm sorry, but the guy they
He's a
cast to
big
play the
motherfucker.
adult Michael Myers, that motherfucker was menacingly big.
So no horror movie participation trophy then.
No.
Okay.
What
But yeah,
about Aliens?
Yeah, what about Aliens, Goose? Because
Uh-oh.
besides 3, there's no problem with Aliens.
I
didn't
like
think
3.
3 was that bad. I
I
liked
like
it.
3.
Joe, have you watched the Legacy Edition yet?
I might have. Yeah, I might have a couple times. Yeah.
No, the Legacy one came out this past
Yes.
year. Fans went and recut it.
I haven't watched that.
Yeah, so a couple fans went and recut it and repasted it and added in like deleted scenes and shit. And apparently it really changes the flow of the movie and makes it a much better movie.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm
I
gonna,
thought
I'm
the
gonna have
movie was
to watch
good.
it one day and check
Yeah.
it out. Might make
I'll
me
watch
enjoy
it,
it
but-
in 3.
Yeah, I'll watch it, but I liked it for what it was. I was upset that they killed off the main characters in the beginning. That didn't need to happen, but the Newt and what's his name? Yeah.
See,
Hicks?
like, as much as I don't like Alien 3, I think besides like the Alien versus Predator movies, it's probably the weakest of the Alien franchise. I don't ever sit there and
Yeah.
like wish it was never created, right? Like, it's like,
Yeah,
okay, I
yeah.
don't like it, but it's an Alien movie, so I'm gonna enjoy watching the alien do what aliens do. Unlike
Even if it's
movies
just
like,
one.
unlike movies like Gustavo said here, Wishmaster. Like, what the fuck was that movie?
Wishmasters is entertainment.
It's entertainment. Yeah, that's
it
it.
was so
And his
fucking,
fucking face is the best part, dude.
the fucking smile the whole time and like the over the top used car salesman. I'm gonna steal your soul. Look to him.
I love when he's in prison, dude. It's the best.
Don't you wish you could get out of jail?
Dude, it's so fucking good. I believe you said you wish your lawyer could fuck himself.
A lot of people forget this one. You remember Warlock? It was like, what was it? 80s, 90s, late 80s. It was about a warlock in Salem that got fast forward, like frozen in the ground, and then woke up in the future, and he like tries to regain his witch powers. And they ended up making like 4 of those, 3 or 4 of those that followed it.
And it's called Warlock?
Yeah, called Warlock. I think it was 80, 88, 89, something like that.
89. Yeah.
I'm trying to make sense of what Gustavo said here. With aliens, his problem is that the xenomorph always only finds humans, yet the predator has seen and kill other aliens. I've seen xenomorphs kill predators. I don't understand the gripe. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what his problem is with it.
I think he's saying xenomorphs are only any xenomorph movie or alien movie has only been in an alien specific movie. It's not in, unless you're thinking of Alien versus Predator, but all alien movies is human versus aliens, or that's it.
Well, but that thing turns into what we've discussed previously. It turns into they need to have humans to push the story along.
Yeah,
Like,
can't have just a movie of aliens. It'd be,
I mean,
when
I'd
you're
watch
watching-
it.
Yeah, I'd watch it. I'd watch an anthill out front too, because that's about the same thing.
I mean, kinda. Aliens are kind of anti.
Yeah,
They're kind of
they're colonized insects, at a larger scale. But you need the human line to drive a story, otherwise you're not going to have that. And it's always been humans find aliens, or humans run into aliens, or there's an alien with humans. So that's why aliens always kill humans.
Yeah, because I mean,
You
even though in the first one, technically the alien was just trying to hide, and they kept hunting it, and he kept killing them in self protection and self defense.
Sure.
The second one, they were on the hunt of we need to kill all these people.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, you stuck on Warlock, or are you frozen? Okay.
No, see, it's what happens. You guys got me on a rabbit hole now. So I went back. So because somebody said Wishmaster, so I went and I looked up the Wishmaster to see. Because you said Warlock, so I went and looked at Warlock, and there's a character that looks like the guy who played the Wishmaster. So I went back to look and see, and I'm like, okay, no, he's not in Warlock, but he is in obviously a bunch of other horror movies. Here's the part that fucking got me though. So I'm scrolling, I'm looking at all these horror movies he's in. He's in fucking Mac and Me.
Who, William Sands?
No, Andrew Divoff or whatever his name is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The guy who plays Wishmaster, right?
The one who plays Wishmaster.
Fucking Mac and Me, Jesus.
He's in Mac and Me. And I'm like, what? And it's not like it was a time frame where he was like, hey, I'm gonna do something different. No, he's Mac and Me, and then 1989 they make him the Wishmaster. It's like, god damn, dude.
What was he in?
Basically, after Mac and Me, not much really happened for him because he went to Wishmaster, and not much happened after that.
He's like a policeman, I guess some extra character.
All right.
But I'm just like, fucking serious? Oh my god.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
I sometimes think as we're sitting here going through like these franchises and stuff, I think the hard thing to do is not confuse your, what do you want to call that? Approval of doing away with the franchise as much as you're okay with doing away some of the movies that are ruining the franchise for you. Because you may have been okay with, like, let's say, there was 10 movies. I'm just making up a number, right? There's 10 movies in a franchise, and you're like, fuck, 8 of those were great. But 2 of those were so fucking bad, I could just be done with it and should have just stayed with the first one.
Right.
Well, like, aren't you concerned with the new Gremlins?
Yeah, I'm going to take that the same way I've been taking all the movies I'm interested in. When they post a teaser trailer or like the first trailer, I'll watch that and then I'm done. I'm not going to watch another trailer until it comes out, and then I'll watch the fucking movie. I'm not going to listen to the internet because instantly the internet's going to bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's CGI, not enough animatronics, not enough practical. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. I want it to be fun and look good. If they can do it with CGI, I'm down. I don't care.
I thought it was all going to be practical. They said they were coming back practical.
I thought it was puppeteering. Yeah.
Yeah. They were bringing that back.
Absolutely, but then you got to remember they're going to do some things. If say they want to do Electric Gremlin type thing again, there's going to be some type of you know what I mean? Like, people are going to find a reason to bitch about it. Oh, well, it's not the same team. The Gremlins don't look the exact same. Like, there's going to be something to bitch about.
Yeah, as always.
And I'm just going to fucking go into it and see what happens. Personally, I feel like I don't know if I want a continuation of Gremlins. Like, I don't know if I want a Gremlins 3 or an actual, not necessarily a remake, but just another. I guess it would be a Gremlins 3 then. Like, I don't need the fucking. I don't need Billy. I don't need a third movie with Billy. You know what I mean? Like, just give me Gremlins and make it kind of darker like the first one was, and I will be thrilled. I don't think they need to try and go campy like the second one. I don't think you can remake the second one. It was just perfect for that time. It came out with just the bullshit, and it was like the perfect storm for that. But give me a Gremlins that's more like the first one. I think I'll be good.
So
Don't bring Phoebe Gates back. Please don't bring her back. She looks like a mess right now. Like she hit a train and they put her back together. Just don't bring her back.
So she's Frankenstein. All right.
Yeah, it's too much going on.
What is she? 66 now? 67?
63, 62, 63.
It's like my fear is that they're gonna be like, oh, the movie's gonna be Billy, and he gives fucking Gizmo to like his son when his son turned a certain age, like passed down Gizmo. Like,
No.
like don't give me any of that shit. Give me a completely different story of Gremlins. And people will say, "Oh, we want Gizmo." Like, personally, you don't even fucking need Gizmo. Give me another good Gremlin. You know what I mean? Another. He's got to with all the fucking Gremlins there were. Gizmo wasn't the only Mogwai. Like Gizmo came from a Mogwai, right? Like, so give me just another fucking branch of that universe and continue on. Don't give me a continuation of the first two movies.
I'd like a prequel of Gremlin. I'd like to see it end with it landing in the old Japanese guy's hands or
And
Chinese
how he
guy's hands.
got Gizmo.
Yeah, what's the backstory on Mogwai? Where did they come from? I know they had a cartoon and maybe they covered a lot of that in the cartoon.
Did
But
they?
yeah, they had a cartoon that went around, but I feel like it was in between movies. I don't think it was its own standalone. Maybe it was a prequel.
I don't remember there being a cartoon. I missed that one.
Yeah, I feel like it
Tony's
might have been a
Googling.
prequel because they had a little village and the little Mogwais lived in a village, but it never really answered questions like where did they come from? Are they, from this world? Are they from another world? What's the true background or the true history of a Mogwai? I wouldn't mind learning that. If they did a prequel, I think it would be a great movie.
That'd be interesting.
Leads up to the old Oriental guy in the junk store, maybe as a teenager or whatever. He ends up with it at the end of the movie, and then it leads into the first movie. That would be an interesting take.
I mean, I'm not against it. It's something completely different. I mean, granted, it's like to see where it came from, but like knowing where it ends, you're like, all right, I know where this is gonna go, so I know this. Eventually, he's like Gizmo is not going to be in danger because he winds up with the old man type of thing. But if it's not really based on Gizmo, it just ends with Gizmo maybe being born or whatever, and then that happening, I could get behind something like that. Like I said, I just don't need a continuation of the Billy story of Gremlins. I don't need that.
So I think to your point, they're so much older now. It wouldn't even be their son. It would have to be a grandchild, right?
Grandchild, and then Gizmo would have to be like fucking, like we don't know how long a Mogwai lives, but for a small animal like that is going to live another 30 years, like I don't know if that's possible.
Because both Phoebe and Zach are both 62 years old, so Kate and Billy would be 62. So I mean, you're talking, and most of the supporting cast, most of it has passed away.
It would also depend on when they're setting it, right? If they set it in modern times, then yeah. But say they set it 10 years after the second one, you can get away with a little bit of a different story passing it on to a child. You know what I mean? But it's just a weird thing to like, how would you do it? Like, oh, Johnny, you're 20, you've just turned 18, you're now responsible. And I'm gonna show you this secret pet I've been keeping upstairs that you didn't know about the past 18 years. Like,
all the stuff for your mom under the bed.
Like it's just weird, like how they would really do that. Like it's just.
Well, according to fandom, a Mogwai's lifespan is 24 years.
But he'd be dead.
He's already dead.
He's dead. So, do they just before he dies drop him with water so you have a new one born just before he dies? I don't.
They all come out psychopaths.
This would have to be a new adaptation of Gremlins. It would have to be.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly fine.
When is the movie due to come out?
Bro,
Christmas.
I just heard the other day that it got greenlit finally, so it's probably not even in production. It's in like pre-production.
November 19th of 27.
This year, next year. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if you want to hear this. So they're talking about The Rock
No.
and Scarlett Johansson.
For fucking what? Get out of here.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So this is so weird. So this might all be
You
fan
think have
stuff.
fucking
because-
Kevin Hart play Gizmo? Like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like,
Don't feed
So-
him after midnight.
The only reason I say this is probably all bullshit is because here's another notation that says, is Gizmo going to be in Gremlins 3? And it says, currently in the works for release November 27. It is likely Zach Galligan will return as Billy Peltzer alongside Gizmo. Is Ice Cube in Gremlins 3? Ice
What?
Cube, Millie Bobby Brown, and Jack Black 30 years after the last Gremlin outbreak.
what? Yeah, that's the internet. I don't believe shit.
I'm just looking at all this stuff. Is Dwayne Johnson in Gremlins 3?
Like, why? Like, I like The Rock. I really do, but like, he doesn't need to be in fucking Gremlins. Like,
So
really,
after
they don't need
decades-
any big actors to be. Give me a bunch of unknown people. Like, I don't
Yeah.
need fucking.
So here's what it says. And again, I don't know if this is true. Again, I'm just reading all the shit, right? So it's maybe they're both in the fucking movie. It goes, after decades in hiding, Gizmo and his mischievous kin return in Gremlins 3, a modern day monster comedy that blends nostalgic heart with explosive new energy. Dwayne Johnson plays Marcus Reed, a retired military engineer who inherits a sleepy antique shop, and the world's cutest ticking time bomb.
I'm not.
Millie Bobby Brown's in it too. Gremlins 3 starring Zach Galligan, Phoebe Cates, John Goodman, and Millie Bobby Brown. Years after the mayhem in Kingston Falls, Billy Peltzer is trying to move on until a secret lab contacts him with shocking news: another Mogwai has been found.
I don't like that chick. Like, okay, cool. She was good in Stranger Things. I don't need her in anything else. Like,
No.
Apparently, she's doing a bunch of nude shit on the side.
Oh yeah.
is she even 18?
Yeah, she's like 20 something years old.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I bet Bobby Brown did a bunch of nude shit on the side too, but
Yeah, I always wonder. This is kind of funny. I'm sorry. Now there's random shit coming up for Gremlins. So it goes, why do the Gremlins say caca? So apparently when they call Gizmo caca in Spanish, French, or Dutch, caca literally means crap. So it's their way
Yeah,
of showing
shit, yeah.
calling
That
Gizmo
makes
a piece
sense.
of crap.
Yeah.
story checks out on that one.
Yeah, pretty much Gizmo, you're a piece of shit.
But,
Yeah.
it's- but like,
I think-
then you got like McKenna Grace, the girl who plays Phoebe in Ghostbusters. She, in an interview somewhere, jokingly said that they were crossing over Gremlins with Ghostbusters, that she was going to be reprising her role as Phoebe in the new Gremlins coming up. But everybody's assuming that it's satire. She was joking about it because that would be a very strange run of things. But I think having it cross over with Ghostbusters somehow would make more sense than like pulling Billy and a 45-year-old Gizmo from out of nowhere.
Okay.
He's down the rabbit hole.
So far, this is what's been confirmed. So Millie Bobby Brown, The Rock, Phoebe Cates hasn't been mentioned once.
Who's Phoebe
Uh,
Cates?
Phoebe Cates, the chick,
Oh, okay.
the girlfriend. Fucking Fast Times at Titmon High. And fucking what's
John Goodman?
John Goodman, that's got mentioned once, but Ice Cube has been mentioned twice now. And it says that Ice Cube, where is it? When a new generation of Mogwai is unleashed in a small California town, it's up to Marcus Bennett, Ice Cube, and his teenage niece, Millie Bobby Brown.
I thought
Somebody
it was
figured that
Jenna Ortega was going to be in it.
Oh Jesus Christ!
to survive the chaos, new gremlins are smarter, more dangerous, and can multiply without water.
The fuck? So the rules don't apply anymore?
Mm,
I don't know. So far, this is sounding like a flop.
yeah. Maybe it's got woke rules.
That's what it sounds like.
Sorry.
I,
The gremlins are gonna come out with little signs that say equality for, I don't know.
I got
Don't assume I'm a mogwai.
I got nothing. Gustavo is asking if you could remake any 80s B-rated horror movie, what would it be?
I don't know. I'm stuck on gremlins and having equal rights.
I'd go 70s and I'd want to watch the Entity remake. Have you watched the Entity?
No, I don't
Is that
think
like
so.
the
Oh.
Getting City?
So the girl she's being haunted by a spirit, and
Oh, shit.
really aggressive spirit. And there's this whole rape scene where she gets raped by an invisible spirit.
Happened in Ghostbusters also.
Well, this was way worse and more traumatizing. I'd like to see a remake of that. That would be interesting. It's almost like the Invisible Man, but a spirit type deal.
The Entity, huh?
Yeah, 70, 78, 79, maybe
You know,
82 in that
I
area.
don't,
Great movie.
It's
I
coming up
don't think
82.
it's. I don't
Well, it
think
actually,
it's-
I mean, it came out in 82. It was released in 83, I guess.
I
It
don't
was really
think my
intense
pick-
intro.
I think my pick is more 90s. I don't think it's 80s. But I honestly, I want to see a remake of Maximum Overdrive.
Ooh, why?
I feel like it could be done well.
Oh, it was such a good movie, man.
Such a good movie. It was
I
one of
know
the
I
top-
enjoyed it, but I think they could redo it like with the right director who understands what it is. I think they could redo it well.
Yeah.
I think you're right, I guess, to an extent. My worry would be that we would lose the charm of what was good about that movie. Like, it was, I don't know, it was just wild, man. What was the one there was one vehicle, not the Joker faced toys, not the what was that called
Oh.
too?
The one with the goblin face on it.
Yeah, what was that? Something Toys.
I remember
There's
just saying,
another movie with the Goblin one. Yeah. Different movie you're talking about, right? With the Goblin
No,
truck.
well, in Maximum
oh,
Overdrive.
Maximum
okay.
Overdrive. The front of the truck had
Yeah,
the big
front of the
goblin
truck's the
face on it.
Goblin. Yeah.
No, I know, but I'm
I
trying.
remember it
to think
said
of the name.
toys on the side of it.
I'm gonna laugh if it's what I think it is. Oh no, it was Happy Go Lucky Toys or Happy Time Toys.
I don't remember. I remember toys, but I don't remember the.
Oh, it's just Happy Toys, I guess.
Happy Toys, I think. Yeah, something like that.
But what was the vehicle in Maximum Overdrive that was just like some random vehicle? It kept causing so many fucking problems over and over again. Was it like a Jeep with a gun or something?
With the machine gun, with the turret.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't really causing, like, it was enforcing them to get gas. It was making them get gas and pump gas for the vehicles and all that.
That was such a good fucking movie.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think a modern take on it. I think it could be done well, but you have to get the right director who understands what the original one was. You know what I mean? Not just like, oh, we need to make it and just throw it at just some Joe Schmo who doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna flop. But you get the right director, like somebody like totally where you know what you get it, what the original was, you know what made it special. You get that right director, I think you could have a really good redo of that.
It had a great cast too, man. Like, there's people from like, I mean, aside from Emilio Estevez, there's so many people in that movie that either at the time were part of like other, lesser known 80s movies, or they went on to do bigger things. Like the one girl, she's the voice of Lisa. She's in City Slickers. She put her in a couple different movies. She was in The Legend of Billie Jean. She's in a couple different movies like that. She just plays a very obscure, lesser role. Maximum Overdrive is just horror cars. Like the cartoon?
I mean,
Like,
kind of.
like
He's not
Cars, the horror?
wrong, except for that Cars itself fucking made her as a serial killer. But that's a whole different conversation.
Yardley Smith is the voice of Lisa Simpson, and she came from that. I didn't know she played the part of Lisa Simpson.
She plays she plays
She was the bride. Like they just
Yeah.
got married. Yeah. They just got married, and they were not even driving home from their wedding or honeymoon when shit happened.
oh my god, I forget what the hell the name of her husband was in it, but god damn it, it was funny to hear her scream his name.
I'll tell you
She's-
this though, one movie I fear them trying to remake a box office version of is Tremors. I fear that they're gonna say, let's do this, because I think Tremors, the first one was perfect, the second one was great, the third one was stretching, and everything after that's been kind of trash. But I feel like if the Hollywood's like, oh, let's redo this, they would fucking destroy it, and it would be horrible.
Put
I can't
Tremors on the
remember
moon or on Mars, and we'll be all right.
I can't remember the movie enough.
We'll get
Tremors?
ass blasters flying in Mars.
Yeah.
The
Tremors.
That's what they were
giant
called,
worm
right?
that lives,
Yeah.
the giant worm that's underground and chasing Kevin Bacon.
I'm telling you, I don't remember it enough.
It's got the old
Really?
man from. It's got the old man from Gremlins.
Big Trouble Little China.
Yep.
Yeah,
The Graboid. You remember he had the
he
tentacle
goes in
of it,
witness
and he
protection and gets put into this small town where it's only him and 4 other people, and he opens up a quickie mart. Somehow can fucking survive with only 5 people, 4 or 5 people living there. Like, yeah, that guy. But yeah, I feel like if they tried to remake that, they would absolutely fucking ruin it.
The first one was good. I'll give it.
I
I like
love
the
the
first
first
one. Yeah, I like the first one. Then when they started having ass blasters and whatever flying,
Yeah, the
and
third one with the ass blasters, I'm like, this is pushing it. The second one, when they got legs and they were the screechers or whatever,
yeah,
like, all right.
yeah,
this is a little much. Ass blasters, you gone too far. But then everything after that, they went back. And they kind of had everything, but they went back to like the graboids, but it just wasn't the same.
yeah.
Is Christian
I didn't
Slater
realize-
dead?
Yeah.
I
Pretty
believe
sure.
so.
Sorry.
No, he's still
Um,
alive. Christian Slater's still alive.
Oh shit! I could have
He's
sworn he
56
died.
years old.
So
Gustavo, just real quick, somebody made one. It's a 3D print. You can buy them. It's like $150 for a custom Screecher, the one from the second one with the legs that walks. And the guy said, because I asked, when we get an ass blaster, and he said if these sell well, he'll do an ass blaster. So, with hope, we'll get ass blasters.
so how funny is it?
No,
Sorry,
tell me.
again, rabbit holes, Gotta get
Keep
out
your
of them.
finger out of them.
So
No.
I went from what's her face in Maximum Overdrive went to look at the Legend of Billie Jean to look and see, why wasn't she listed as a cast member there? And then only to find out that Helen Slater played Billie Jean, half naked the whole movie, she's super hot. And then Christian Slater was in it. And there's a scene, like one of the first scenes where his scooter gets stolen,
Right.
and they're swimming in the creek or whatever. She gets out wearing like almost nothing. I mean, almost
Dude,
nothing.
what would
God
you wear
bless her.
when you swim in a creek? Almost nothing.
Almost nothing.
You had to see the movie. And then Christian Slater standing right next to her, and I'm like, they look fucking related. And ironically, they happen to have the same name, but they're not related at all. It's wild.
Oh, interesting. I would
was
assume siblings by that point, the same last name and all that.
I'll tell you what, man, it was crazy. But they're making a toy of the monster from the third or second movie. Third or second movie of what?
I already covered that. You were just busy reading. No,
I know.
for Tremors.
Tremors.
A guy
Oh.
made like a custom sculpt, and he's been selling for like $150 though for the smaller one that's on legs, the Screechers.
Oh,
And I
okay.
want one, but I ain't paying $150 for it. And if you told me it was $150, I got an ass blaster, a Screecher, and a graboid, I'd probably be in. I'd probably go for it.
You say an ass blaster?
Yeah, the third one, the things are called ass blasters. They
Yeah,
fly.
because they
and
fly.
They're
I know,
ass.
this
black.
is like the second, third time we've brought this up.
Yeah, they fly. It's great stuff. It's horrible. So bad. So bad.
Ass blaster.
So one of the other ones that I've asked on TikTok that kind of gets a lot of traction is there's all these different subgenres of horror. You know, you got creature features, slashers, paranormal movies. Like there's so many different types of horror. But what do you feel is either your preference or you feel is the better horror subgenre?
Psychological slasher. Something
Okay.
that
Psychological
Psycho?
slashers. You gotta evaluate. You gotta elaborate.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
like American Psycho, right? Would be
yeah,
a
American
other.
Psycho, the original Psycho. Yeah, stuff where there's more buildup than action, and that buildup just, yeah, it's just you're teasing until you let it out, and then it's like, whoa, what happened here?
And I can get down because I'll like I enjoy a good slasher movie. I love Freddy, Jason, all that. But when it comes to horror, they are some of the weakest horror movies because
Yeah.
it's just a guy running around with a sword or a knife or whatever, killing people. It's like okay, a bunch of jump scares, but there's not much to it. I personally, for me, I prefer when it comes down to it, creature features. I love a fucking monster movie. Those are usually my preferences. Jaws, fucking Alien, like give me the monsters. Tony's like, I never thought about this.
Well, no. So so I like monster movies. Don't get me wrong. I mean, monster movies. Like I don't have a
You
problem
love
with that.
Frankenstein. You've watched
Yeah.
every iteration of it.
For sure. Absolutely, hands down, love it. Like probably one of my all-time favorite. Well, is my all-time favorite. You know, horror person, villain, whatever you want to call it. But then like I always go back to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and so do you classify that the same way? Because let's take Freddy out of the mix. Freddy and Michael Myers are both what do you want to call that? They don't die, right? They come
Neither
back.
does Jason.
Right. Neither does Jason. Neither does Freddy, right? They all come back like for some way, shape, or form. It's not like that with Leatherface. Leatherface,
Because he
all the
doesn't get
movies-
killed. They just get away.
Well, there's been different adaptations of Leatherface in every, you know what I mean? They just keep retelling his story differently when you watch different Leatherface movies.
But like, just correct me if I'm wrong, but like when you have Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but then you have the second one, right? Like the originals.
Mhm.
The second one's a continuation. It's not a retelling of it, but
Correct.
he never got killed in the first one. So like he
Correct.
just continues living.
Correct.
It's not like you said with Freddy, where Freddy dies, he comes back. Jason dies, he comes back.
So would you
Leatherface just survives.
so would you call him psychological because he's
No.
no,
He's
you
a-
wouldn't?
To me, I would call him a slasher. He's like that gray area between slasher and almost a creature, like a monster. Bro, that guy is massive, and his mass, everything, like he's beastly. Like you can say Freddy's got all burnt face, but he's not like a beast. Fucking the way Leatherface is portrayed, he's almost got very animalistic personalities, and the way he acts, like he's very beastly.
I can't agree with you on that one.
That's fine. It'd be boring if you did.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of how you would classify it though, because it's all
It's a slasher. He just uses a chainsaw instead of a knife.
Yeah, maybe.
Mhm.
Oh well, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it might be a loser, but I like for generally speaking, I always kind of put him, Michael Myers, Freddy, Jason, they're all in the same area because they're all just like straight up slashers. Like they just run around and kill people for fuck's sakes.
Well, I don't think excuse me. I don't think Leatherface ever I don't think they ever killed for the sake of killing. I think when he started killing, they were literally doing it to eat people, to keep people out of their town because the town was dying.
But that's what they showed in the second one. The first one, they didn't touch on the cannibalism side of it, did they?
They hung the girl from meat hooks and like they were
Yeah, but they didn't. But they didn't show the actual like they were using them to eat. Like they were just like he was just killing people. He threw them on the meat hooks and shit. But they didn't show like in the second one where they had the table and they're sitting down to like eat people.
No, they're
The
sucking
whole
blood from
cannibal
the
side.
finger in the first one. I'm almost certain.
While Tony's looking that up, Gustavo, yes, he has seen Frankenstein. We actually did a deep dive of Frankenstein 2 weeks ago. Thanks for joining in, buddy.
What's
but
I
we did.
Frankenstein?
What happened?
He's asking. I think he's asking for I Frankenstein. Was that a different?
Oh, I didn't even see the eye. I just have you seen Frankenstein? Oh, Frankenstein. No, I haven't seen that.
Was that
Yeah,
a
that's what I
variant
thought.
of Frankenstein?
The first one, the first movie. That's what I thought. I knew it was right.
But he eats her finger.
Well, he's like sucking on her finger. They're cannibalistically eating people at the dinner table. So that shit starts from the beginning.
I could have sworn that was the second one where they showed the dinner table and they're eating people there. That's my fault then. I could have sworn that was the second one.
Well, it happens in probably every one of them, but
every movie, yeah.
But the second one was where they bring in the grandfather, right? And he like is like a corpse.
That's the first one.
That's the first shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could have sworn it was the second one where we got more flushed out of the rest of the family versus just Leatherface.
Yeah, no, it's the first one, and
because they end up at their house in the first one. That's the first one where they stumble on their house looking. Is they're looking for help or they get towed there? I don't remember what it was.
So remember the first one? That's when you first meet the police, the sheriff, and then you eventually find out that the sheriff's part of the family, and then the guy that the hitchhiker was part of the family type of thing. So yeah, okay.
Oh shit! What was she in? God, this fucks me up every time.
Also, Tony, have you seen I Frankenstein? Gustavo
I'm sorry, I apologize.
He's burning. It's a burning question.
I Frankenstein.
I Frankenstein's like an action Frankenstein movie, right?
Wasn't it like 2012? That was the internet thing.
No, it was like 2019.
Like a modern Frankenstein?
2015, something like that. It was a modern Frankenstein, but I feel like it was like him trying to be Doctor. What's the vampire hunter?
Who was the actor in it? Wasn't it the what the fuck was the actor?
It was
a big name.
Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah, they don't. That's right, because they don't call him the monster. They call him Adam, like he's Prometheus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say I hated that movie.
But who was? I don't remember. So what? Adam Eckhart is the one who plays actual Frankenstein?
Yeah, he plays the monster, yeah.
Yeah, he plays Adam. Yeah.
I've never seen that one. I feel like looking at the picture of like the winged things that they have behind him in the trailer, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I was trying to think what the fuck the movie was about. Yeah, he's fighting demons and shit. That's right. That's why. It's like watching fucking Legion and the Matrix smushed together into fucking Frankenstein.
So, okay, Tony, you were reading something though before I asked you about the whole I Frankenstein thing.
I was just looking up because we were talking about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I was looking up what's her face, the popular girl. She's the chick who she's wearing like the booty shorts, and he picks her up and puts her on the hook. She's the one that gets fucked up in the whole thing. She's the one that gets her finger sucked on. She I didn't know she was an American Psycho, and I was trying to figure out who the hell she was in American Psycho.
Is she the one who he kills from behind with the hammer?
I was wondering for a minute if she was one of the strippers, the hookers.
Okay.
But would that have been too late? Like, she would have been a lot older because that movie was 1974 and American Psycho was 2000. So she would have been almost 45 years old.
You saying strippers can't be 45 years old?
Well, they can. They just work the day shift on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say they make good money. They're there.
So like it would have been. Who the fuck is this kid?
I don't know.
Wheelchair fucker. I hated that guy. He was such an asshole.
Oh, that was what you waited for him. You're like, hopefully he dies. Like you rooted for him to die.
So there's an entire following of people who absolutely despise him for the simple part in the entire movie where he's sitting there, he's like all pissed off because they left him because he's in the fucking wheelchair.
Right.
And he goes, he like starts blowing raspberries basically. And there's like a whole fucking group of people who dedicate their lives to fucking giving shit and making fun of that scene. And I it's insane, but
okay. I mean, if that's the hill they want to die on, I'm not against them for it, but like that's a weird one. While Tony's looking up something,
I'm trying to find out who Marilyn Burns was in American Psycho.
Gustavo, to answer your question, Deliverance. Jesus.
Is that like one of those survival movies like Wrong Turn or
Kind of, but you hear the banjos
Hell's-
and you get raped by hillbillies.
well, Hills Have Eyes?
Fair. Now, Hills Have Eyes. Do you consider that a slasher, or is that more of like a creature feature? Because they're fucking mutants.
Slasher, survival.
Like a lot of these, like you have like the subgenres, but then there's a lot of like gray areas where the subgenres kind of
Mhm.
mix over to each other. And Hills Have Eyes, that's like the other one. What the Wrong Turn? Like
Yeah.
those fucking things are some fucking inbred freaks of nature that are very slasher-esque, but they're like monsters themselves.
They're creatures. Yeah. I love the first Wrong Turn, and then they started going sideways. The first Wrong Turn was amazing, I thought.
Which I've seen a few of them. I just don't know which one was first versus second. Like
First one
Well,
was
I remember-
Eliza Kushku, and she's sitting in a car, and the guy comes around the corner in a Mustang and plows into him, and then there's two down cars, and they had to look for help, and they're going through the woods, and they went into the rednecks or whatever.
See, the only one that I can remember distinctively on, and it's just the ending scene, is that they're on like a snowmobile and they're fucking flying on down a hill in a snowmobile, and then
For Wrong
they get
Turn.
decapitated.
That's like the third one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, third or fourth even, or one of the prequels, because there was a prequel one where it took place in like a snowy,
Okay.
like outside of an asylum or something, like an old asylum, and it was snow scene. But the very first one was Eliza Kushku, and she was amazing in that. She was one of like big time crush back in the day.
Oh yeah, I love
like-
Liza Dushku.
Yeah, she
Eliza
yeah,
Dushku.
she was the main character, and it ends up in like they're in the forest and top of the like a tower, and they're like burning them out of the tower. They're biting
Okay.
in trees and stuff.
Huh. You okay, Tony? You
Yeah, I
still
was
trying to
just-
figure out who Liza Dushku is?
oh
But,
man,
I think that came out
everything we've
right
done so-
after Buffy
Huh?
the Vampire Slayer. That came out right after Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I
that's
think.
when she was big.
That's when she was
after
big.
her run on Buffy, or because of Buffy.
Yeah.
I feel like every movie we're bringing up is causing a very serious, like, 10 steps or 12 steps to Kevin Bacon feel, because I keep fucking finding people and I'm just like, oh, they were in this. Oh, they were in this. And then before you know it, I'm like, oh shit.
Oh,
So yeah,
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. That's a movie. Stir of Echoes. You guys remember that?
Kevin Bacon, was it?
Yeah, I'm not being funny. Yeah, it was Kevin
Yeah.
Bacon.
Yeah.
oh,
You don't remember,
was that?
Chris?
Which one was it?
It's the one where he gets hypnotized, so he thinks he's hearing like a voice or hearing like a ghost talk to him.
No, I've never seen that one.
I hate to give it
At
away
first-
because
When you were talking about it, at first, I'm thinking, but I think I was thinking about where he turns invisible.
Wasn't that Ghost Dad with Bill Cosby?
No, Kevin Bacon. He becomes like the Invisible Man or some shit, doesn't he?
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, but hold on.
Ghost
Am I
Dad.
going crazy? Doesn't Kevin Bacon become invisible in a horror movie?
Yeah, he does.
It's not, I don't
Invisible
think it's a
Man.
horror movie though.
No, that's
He's
a
going
horror
around
movie.
killing everybody.
He's going around killing people. Yeah.
Is he? I thought it was just the Invisible Man, like in general.
Yeah. His first thing was to sneak out and, go kill a girl and watch her strip down and take a shower and all that. Like what everybody would do if they became this.
Well, except for maybe the murder part. But yeah.
Yeah, maybe the
everything
murder
else-
part. Yeah,
I'm like, ooh, that's a good one. I gotta get in her car and wait.
The Stir of Echoes. I don't recall that one.
So I hate to tell you too much about the movie because it's actually a good watch,
It's a good watch. Yeah.
and I hate to kill the ending for you, but I'll do it anyway. So anyway,
Go for it. Do it.
no, I it's a really good watch. So essentially, and this is a spoiler, so anybody who hasn't seen it, go fuck yourself. It's an older movie. So he
25 plus years old.
he moves into this house with I think his girlfriend or his wife or some shit at the time, and he keeps like having nightmares. He keeps like seeing this girl and hearing like these voices and shit. And so I think the girlfriend suggests that they have some kind of like spiritual like bullshit, like seance or whatever it is, if I remember correctly. I don't remember 100% of the movie. And it makes it worse. And now he's obsessing over, this girl and I'm, I know she's talking to me. I'm trying to reach out to her. She's trying to reach out to me and I'm trying to find out what's going on. And so the girlfriend's like, you're fucking crazy. So the girlfriend leaves. So he starts tearing apart his house because he feels it's something to do with the house that he's in. And eventually what he ends up finding out, and they show like what happened to her at the end, that I guess these teenage boys tried to rape her, and they killed her. And she ended up being buried into the concrete of the home.
This is like fucking The Ring. Okay.
Was she buried into the concrete of the home?
Well, she was buried like she was put in the fucking well.
Oh, well, I guess it's the same. But so
Underneath where the house was, like
the girl is like they like in the wall in the basement, they like stuck her into the wall, and she's dead. So finally Kevin Bacon finds her fucking skeleton, like as soon as he hits the wall, her skeleton like pops out, scares the shit out of you. And there she is. He found her, he released her soul, and then it shows her like, her ghost like walking away or whatever.
so.
And then they made a sequel with Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer and called it What Lies Beneath because it was the same movie.
I didn't even watch What Lies Beneath.
Yeah, Harrison Ford's the husband, and he had an affair with a girl and killed her, and she's haunting.
Maybe I did see that one. Maybe I did.
Yeah,
see
she's
that.
haunting the wife, and then it comes out that he killed her and all that, and buried her in the house or something stupid.
So when it comes to horror, because like we were talking about the whole fucking Invisible Man with Kevin Bacon, whatever the fuck that movie was called, where because he was walking around and he was invisible killing people. Do you need people to die for it to be a horror?
Not necessarily.
Mm-mm.
Like, because a lot of the psychological thrillers, it's all in the mind, but sometimes people don't actually die. And paranormal ones also tendency to people don't die. It's just there's ghosts or spirits that are kind of fucking around with everything that makes it the horror side.
No one dies in Poltergeist, and it scared the living crap out of me. So
But they use real bodies. So, I mean,
yeah, well,
they use real skeletons and part of it. And people died on set and afterwards.
people died on set after every movie, right? Yeah, someone died after every movie.
Like, even the little girl wound up dying. Like,
Yeah.
'cause I think that's where you
Yeah,
start getting, because
crazy.
obviously if you're thinking about like a slasher, obviously slashers, people have to die. There has to be like a body count when you got a slasher. But when you get paranormal and even
Mhm.
psychological thrillers, you can get away without even having a single person die if it's
Yeah, 100%.
done well.
Huh.
What?
Rabbit hole.
I'm just reading about What Lies Beneath.
Okay, let's all watch Tony Reed.
It's just like Stir of Echoes. So if you saw Stir of Echoes, you saw What Lies Beneath. Just slightly different.
I know they're just showing Michelle Pfeiffer all like hoeing it up, and I was like, "Damn, girl."
Oh yeah, she looked good. That was that was her prime. Well, I don't know. Her prime might have been Scarface.
And the girl
I was
Amber
I know
Valletta.
Michelle Pfeiffer for like 4 movies, like Scarface, Batman, Dangerous Minds. Like, what the fuck else do I know Michelle Pfeiffer from? Not much.
Oh, she's in
She
over
was
100 movies.
well, Batman.
That's why I said Batman. She was
Oh, I'm
Catwoman.
sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
I was saying, but for the ones I know is Scarface, Batman, and then Dangerous Minds are the ones that I know her from. Like, I don't know other movies that she's really in.
Grease.
Michelle Pfeiffer in Grease.
I'm pretty sure she was in Grease, wasn't she? Yeah, I'm like 90% sure she was in Grease or Grease 2, one of the two.
All right, maybe Grease
Maybe
2.
Grease 2, but
Like,
now I gotta go look. Why would you
Grease?
even say that?
Wasn't she in Grease? She was definitely in the Grease movie.
Of all movies, you're like, Grease.
I'm old.
You
What do you
motherfucker,
want?
she was. She was in the remake of Grease in 82.
I was gonna say I'm old. I remember Grease. I
She
remember
was
her.
in Grease 2, yeah, in 82.
Okay, see, I never saw Grease 2. I was saying, I remember being fucking Grease.
I thought she was in that football thing, but I guess she's not.
No, that's Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock.
Where she's like the captain of a football team or some bullshit.
Oh. No, that might have been her as the captain of the football team. I think I know the one he's talking about Blindside. And that can go really left really quick. Or right, I don't know. It can go wrong really quick, I should say.
She's in so many fucking movies, man. I love Michelle Pfeiffer though. She was hot as shit back in the day.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, back in the day.
But some of these
like
movies
her-
I didn't even know she was in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, her prime though was like when I was young, that I wasn't watching those types of movies that she was in. You know what I mean? So like, miss me.
Well,
She was in Dark
Scarface,
Shadows.
Batman Returns, yeah, Dark Shadows, yeah.
She played the mom, I guess. Movie called Wolf in 1994, and it looks like
Mhm.
Homeboy's the main character in that, but it's actually Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson, yeah.
The fuck?
That looks atrocious.
I thought it got good ratings, wasn't it? No, I don't know.
Well, it's
Thought it was-
94, so Jack Nicholson would have been
60, 70? How old is Jack Nicholson? I don't know.
let's just call him 90. He's 89, but let's just call him 90
Yeah.
for the sake of
All right.
math. So,
Oh.
26.
55?
63.
Gustavo's
Yes.
asking, who do you think does psychological horror better, USA or other countries? I can't fucking tell you because I don't know of a psychological horror from other countries that I would have watched.
A psychological horror from another country Tony touched on last week. What's
High
that one
Tension.
called? High Tension.
Tension.
Thank you. High Tension screws you up. It's a crazy movie.
Oh, I would have never known that it was from another country. I would just watch it and be like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's dubbed, right? The whole movie's dubbed. It might have been French and dubbed over.
Yes, I agree. I believe it was dubbed over. But it's definitely one of those movies. I watched it, I want to say 15 years ago. And now I gotta
Yeah.
look at what year it came out. I thought it was
Now, I would
2009.
assume, I could be completely wrong, but I feel like other countries would probably have the higher, or not the higher, but like the better chance of having
2003.
good psychological horror, simply because the majority of American audience don't really dabble that far. Like, for the mainstream horror, they kind of want the in your face,
They don't
fast
appreciate it.
horror.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think you can get the better audiences from overseas, which would then cause them to make better movies because the audience accepts it.
yeah. Yeah, I think
So,
that's fair.
another movie, and it's called Martyrs. It was 2008. It's psychological horror. If you haven't watched it, man, god damn, that movie got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie was fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. The shit they got away with in it just made no sense. I mean, I'll just give you a scene. There is a scene where there is a character that her skin has been peeled off of her. And they show
Hellraiser?
it. Huh?
Hellraiser?
No. This was way better than Hellraiser. But yeah, it's called Martyrs, and yeah.
Fuck it. I'm gonna say it. I don't get the fucking Hellraiser fucking love. I never really enjoyed a Hellraiser movie.
I saw the first one to say I saw it. Anything after that is just okay. It's more fucking goth kids trying to do weird shit. That's all.
Like, I remember seeing it as a kid, and one of those, I think as a kid you watch it like, oh, everybody likes it, so I was like, oh, it's a great movie. I've watched it as an adult, and I'm like, what the fuck was I even thinking? This movie's not good. I tried to go continue. I think I got through the second one, and then I was like, no, these are not good. These are kind of stupid.
Now, Doug Bradley, who plays Pinhead, that guy's cool as fuck.
It's not
really
his
is.
fault.
No, he's cool as fuck, man. When you talk to him, he's just like the coolest guy. He loves talking about the movies. But yeah, I don't. The character Pinhead is very cool. The whole Cinebite
Visually,
stuff,
there's a lot of cool shit, but the actual movie and the story, I'm just like, what the fuck are we even doing?
They're two, what are they called? Cenobites? They're Cenobites, whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah, the Cenobites, yeah. Because I think what it
Cinnabons,
was, like, I guess like as a kid you watched it because everybody liked it, whatever. But then as I got older and I watched it, I'm like, what the fuck's even the point of like Pinhead? Like, he doesn't fucking do anything in the first one. He pops up, or you're gonna be tortured, but like it's all about the fucking the husband and then like trying to kill the wife, like that whole story. Like there's nothing, it's just fucking like it seems like they really misused the character for how cool of a character it was for a story. Like, I don't know, like it does not make sense to the hype.
Yeah, I agree. There could have been much more to like this, and maybe there is more of the story that we just don't know. It's lore or something, but I've never watched any of the movies and thought that this is amazing. They don't do anything for me.
I mean, I much prefer like Candyman over fucking Hellraiser.
I think I've seen Candyman once.
Well,
no.
Watch it again.
Wolf Creek was a good European movie. I think Australian. That was Australian. That was a good suspense thriller.
I don't know if I saw that one.
You're now really thinking about like, I don't know if I call them psychological thrillers. I think they're more creature features and some zombie ones, but like a bunch of like Korean movies, like a Korean horror movies. I've enjoyed a lot of those. Like they gonna go balls to the wall, but not without overdoing it, like you'd see in like Saw and shit. You know what I mean? Like but some really good visuals and enjoyable movies from Korean horror.
I'm trying to think. There's another horror movie. Well, there's a good suspense horror movie called The Green Room. If you haven't seen that, that's really good. Fucking what's his name's in it? It's so weird that he's in it too. Fucking oh my god, help me out, dude. Star Trek. Why can't I think of his name?
William Shatner.
You're very close. The other one.
Picard.
Yes, but what's his name?
Stewart.
Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart plays the lead skinhead in the movie.
That's weird.
In what movie?
The Green Room.
That's weird.
Yeah, is it an old movie?
No,
it has to be.
I don't think I ever heard of The Green Room.
Green Room, 2015. It's
what the fuck?
The members of a punk rock band battle murderous, ravenous white supremacists in a remote Oregon compound.
Is Patrick Stewart?
Yep.
Where's Patrick Stewart? I don't think it's Patrick Stewart.
You want to take a bet? I'll bet you all day long.
There was one weird ass movie I watched the beginning of a bunch of like teenagers go to like some southern hick town, and it's Robert Englund is like the mayor of this like racist ass fucking redneck town, and they start killing the teenagers, like trying to take them for to like sacrifice them and shit, like fucking out of nowhere.
So I don't want to say similar, but there's a movie. It's another cabin style movie. Are you looking it up right now?
No, but I think I know the movie you're talking about. Maniacs? Is it the one where he's got like an eye patch?
Yes.
It's Maniacs.
He dresses
I was-
like Colonel
thought you were
Sanders with
looking
a
up Green
fucking eye
Room.
patch.
Yeah, it was Maniacs. Yeah, I remember that.
No, I thought you were looking up Green Room.
Oh no, I did look up Green Room. You're right. It was Patrick Stewart. I wouldn't have. He wasn't as the top credits. He was way at the bottom of the list, which
Weird,
was
because he's one of the
surprising.
main characters.
Yeah, he's one of the
Um,
main characters. Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
don't think I ever saw Maniacs.
It was one of those ones I think I found on like Netflix or some shit, just scrolling through movies to watch, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "This is not good."
So there's a horror movie that I cannot think of the fucking name of, but it's kids that are, and it's not Cabin in the Woods, but it's not Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh,
But
I
it's
love that. Fucking
such a
movie.
great
Jesus
movie.
Christ, I love that.
That's such a great movie.
It is a good movie. But it is these kids who are out in this cabin, and their sis, and God, I want to say it's called like
Evil Dead.
no,
Evil
it's like
The Cabin.
it's like the Boy
Friday the
Scouts or
13th,
something,
1
or
through 7.
Scouts or something.
The zombie one. The
Hocus Pocus.
no, there's a zombie like.
That's Evil Dead.
No, Boy Scouts Guide to Zombies or some crap.
No, it's not that.
That was actually pretty decent. I don't remember what the hell it was
Oh,
called.
is it a recent movie?
It is. It's a newer movie.
Don't Sleep in the Woods.
The Cabin.
There's a foreign film that's called like Don't Sleep in the Woods or some shit. It's like a bunch of kids go camping, like Boy Scout types, and there's like these giant, like mutated fucking inbred monsters that like they come across and have to fight and kill everybody.
Death of a Unicorn.
Is that good? I haven't seen it yet.
That was good. I actually enjoyed that a lot. Yeah, that was really good.
Okay, I'll have to check that out because I keep
Yeah.
seeing the preview for it. Like when I'm scrolling, I'm like, "Ooh, one of these days I'm gonna watch that."
Yeah, Paul Rudd's in it, and he just plays a great part. Like the whole premise of the movie is just pretty amazing. Worth the watch.
So obviously there's a bunch of like foreign films that get like American remakes, right? And usually they don't do better than the original, the foreign film versions. But god damn it, Joe. Fucking Predator mask, I haven't asked. But did you guys ever see Let the Right One In?
Yes.
Have you seen
Sounds
the original one versus the remake with Hit Girl?
2008. Yeah.
Hey, Hit Girl
Yeah, Hit Girl. Yeah.
from Kick-Ass?
Yeah, she plays the remake. She plays the
Chloe something.
Minzo or some shit.
She's
Yeah,
hot as shit. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a mess though. Yeah.
No, I don't care. I like him crazy.
Yeah, I know you do.
But yeah, after that, she played in the remake of Let the Right One, and she plays the vampire or whatever, the protagonist, whatever.
Oh
it's
yeah,
called,
yeah. I remember that one.
Where
She
she
was
winds
like,
up actually being a boy.
oh,
Chloe Moretz.
Yeah, yeah. But have you seen the original one?
Yeah, the
Is that-
original one. There's the second character looks like a young version of Edward Furlong.
Okay, I could kind of see that. Okay,
Yeah.
but it was one of those movies like I remember watching the first one before I saw the remake. It's kind of, it gives you that because you don't really know where it's going. You know, it's okay, vampires. This is kind of where it's going, but that twist of that it's not like it's a different sex than what it's portraying itself to be. Very sleepaway camp twist to it. No,
is it Let Me In? No.
Let the Right One in. I think it was pretty sure it's called Let the Right One In.
There's one from 2010, Let Me In, that was a vampire movie where she lives across the courtyard from a kid and she's like
Yeah,
visiting
that's
the
a
kid.
remake of a foreign film.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, but when she does it, she's not trying to be like ruthless. I think they're just friends or something.
well,
They're
she's
trying to be
ruthless
fri-
to
yeah, she's
everybody
trying-
else.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, she's murking other people. But yeah,
Yeah.
but like in the original one, it's it's the same story. It's a remake, but it's just much better done. But the twist of, like I said, Sleepaway Camp, where it turns out that the girl's really a boy, and that whole twist, it's one of those movies that I enjoy them both equally, but
So
definitely good ones to watch.
that happened in The Color. By the way, Gustavo, no, not Cabin in the Woods, man.
The Color Purple.
No, there's a movie, older movie with Bruce Willis called The Color of Love, and it's basically like he plays he's like a group therapy person. Bruce Willis is, and he gets in a car accident with.
Was he dead the whole time?
No, he
Oh.
gets in a car accident with his girl. She rear ends him. It's nothing crazy, and so he ends up obviously he's banging the shit out of her the whole time. Well, there's a boy in his psychological group. People are getting killed and shit like that, and there's a boy in the psychological group. But what you find out is the boy isn't a boy; it's the girl he's been banging, and she's schizophrenic or whatever, multiple
Personality.
Yeah. Plus, you see his dong for some reason in that movie, and it's like,
You just like watching
Do you
fucking
love?
yeah.
Do you,
bro. All I'm
do you
saying
write it
is
down?
everybody acts like it didn't happen. You watch all these fucking old movies, and for some reason, always those main dudes, their shit's always in the movie. I don't know why. In that fucking movie, he gets in the pool with her, and it's like this. He's swimming, and then you see. I'm like.
That's the same animation Arnold Schwarzenegger was doing when he was running.
Whoever was doing these movies was like, let's get a windsock thing going here. Oh my god, it's fucking terrible, dude. It's like I don't need it. I just let me watch the movie. Why does it have to be like, let's get in the pool? It's like a goddamn jellyfish.
I mean, but you wouldn't take it out of the movie, so like.
I just love it because it makes everybody uncomfortable.
Tony took it out on the first date.
So Gustavo's talking about something called Lost Colony: Legend of Roanoke, also known as Race of Roanoke.
I don't know what that is.
Roanoke is
It's got history. Roanoke has history.
It's a civilization that like disappeared overnight, supposedly.
Yeah.
Like just
it
completely
came back.
vanished.
No, it came back as a new city, but it was a city
In New Jack City?
Virginia. Is it Virginia that just disappeared one day? I think they cut themselves off of civilization.
But just say like in like the 1800s, like there was really no civilization anyways. They still cut themselves off. It's weird.
Yeah.
But then there was like speculation that like Native Americans like went through and just murdered everybody. But then it's like, where are all the bodies? And like there was like no signs of people leaving. They just disappeared. There's a whole American Horror Story has a whole season about that.
Yeah. Whole season. Yeah, you're right.
You're not talking about the one where they're in the Macaulay Culkin one.
No.
Oh, that's one of my favorite ones.
No, you're talking about the one where like they're in like New England and the writer one.
That's
Yeah,
a
no,
great one.
that is a good one, except for like the last two episodes. But,
Well,
yeah,
come on.
in true fashion. But well, there's so many fucking good things and horrible things about horror. So many. I'm gonna have to watch that one though that you guys are talking about. That
Kevin Bacon.
Fuck Kevin Bacon.
The European one.
Oh, High
Yeah.
Tension.
Yeah,
High
I'll
Tension.
have to check that out because
Yeah, that movie fucking-
conversation.
I won't ruin it for you, but that shit threw me for a loop at the end.
Yeah, I watched it twice because of that. Like I wanted to catch when it throws the curveball at the end, you're like, whoa, and then you had to rewatch it to just keep an eye on that kind of stuff. It was a great movie.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch What Lies Beneath. I forgot all about it. I'm sure I'll start watching it and be like, oh, okay, I remember this.
Yeah. It's one of those.
Just go watch Species.
It's
What?
like
Go watch Species. You see some veg.
Oh, I thought you said
I love-
Speed. I'm like, why the fuck would I watch Speed?
I love Species.
Speed-
It gave us the closest thing to Alien before, right around the same time, right afterwards. I guess it was right afterwards.
So I liked
Fuck,
Species.
Joe? Where do you smoke it?
Species.
Species is like 95. Alien is fucking 79.
Yeah, I know. I know.
fuck?
I realized that after he said it.
So
But it's all Geiger art, so
It's
it is
all
very
Geiger.
similar.
Yeah, yeah. It's Geiger.
I think one of the worst movies though was Splice.
Really?
You enjoyed the
Hold on.
Adrian
Splice.
Brody fucking
Okay.
the thing.
Okay.
yeah.
No, that's what I was like, hold on, which one's Splice? Because I'm thinking Split with the Malkovich, like the multiple personalities.
I never saw that. I heard it was a good movie though.
That was fucking amazing.
You gotta watch
Um,
all three movies because it's a trilogy, right?
Yeah, it's Unbreakable, then Split,
and
then
then
Mr. Glass.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have to
no, I
watch
won't
all
do that.
three. Yeah, yeah. No, it's worth it. It's worth it.
I
Well,
mean,
all three are
you
good
can watch
movies.
all three, but like you can watch Split and you don't need like it holds its own as its own movie.
Yeah.
Until the end, it kind of like varies off, like that there is more, but until then, like it holds its own.
I'm gonna forget to watch What Lies Beneath tomorrow.
Don't worry about it. But Splice,
I
you
thought
didn't
about
like,
doing it tonight, but I'm like, it'll be too late.
You didn't like Splice? I enjoyed Splice.
I've watched it more than one time. It doesn't do anything for me. I
It's
think
until Adrian Brody gets fucked. I was
I think
into
that's the
that
part
movie.
that gets me. Like he's, I could have done without it, like the whole movie, and then all of a sudden he's like, I can't stop it. I can't not fuck her. I'm like, really? You couldn't? Really? She's like this big alien bat fucking gargoyle thing. Couldn't help it. Had to hit it.
Well, I mean, I think that's just speaking on a bunch of Americans because there's a bunch of Americans who would do that, right? Like, there's plenty.
Once you go back.
Well, it's one of those things. Like, if you think about it and be realistic, like if there was a zombie apocalypse, you know damn well there's a bunch of people who'd be fucking zombies. Like, it's just what they would
Who's
do.
out there fucking a zombie?
There would be though.
That'll be a thing. Yeah,
there would absolutely be people raping zombies. Like,
so you're just dodging their biting, like.
If you hit it from the back, you don't gotta dodge it, right? Like
you're going at it, and you're just like, don't you bite me.
Well, I'm just saying, like you know damn well there would be people doing that shit. So Adrian Brody fucking this space alien thing, like it's not that far fetched because people are fucked in the head. But the fact that it turned into a man and then fucked him was weird and hilarious.
Wait a minute. Did I miss that whole part of the movie?
Apparently, it turns into a man.
Make sure I'm far away from Wheezy if the zombie apocalypse turns me into a zombie.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, in Splice, it changes its sex.
It changes its sex. Yeah, it does change its sex in the end. In the middle, towards the end of the movie.
Wait a minute. I don't see the part where it turns into a dude.
It gets bigger, like it gets like muscles. It fucking turns into a man.
What was?
No,
it
straight up changes because it adapts towards the end and it just changes on a whim.
What was her name though in it? Do you remember?
Splice.
They didn't call her something stupid like Eve, right?
I think it was something stupid.
Or I saw that fucking movie in theaters like a pre-screening like a month before it came out. Which was a dope way to see it because none of the movie was spoiled.
Dren?
Like, Tren? That sounds right.
Dren. D-R-E-N, Dren.
That's what her name was?
Yeah.
But yeah, she turns into a male.
Yeah, she flips over. She flips the switch.
Ugh.
I was like, this movie just changed for me. I still don't want to watch it again.
I think once you go Adrian Brody, you turn into a guy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's weird because I like Adrian Brody in a lot of movies too.
He was good in Predators. I liked him in Predators. I don't know.
He was good in Son of Sam.
I missed that scene.
Really? It's she flips. She flips to a girl or to a guy, and then she flips back, doesn't she? I don't remember.
I don't remember her flipping back.
Yeah.
So she rapes Adrian Brody?
Now you got me questioning myself, but I'm pretty sure she fucks Adrian Brody.
She
And
does,
then-
but I don't think she's a dude
No,
when she does.
as a
No,
man,
I think
or
yeah.
she kills him at least. Like she turns and fucking the movie changes.
She's in love with both of them, right? Like she's in love with him in girl form and her in male form, and she rapes the girl doctor.
Oh, maybe
Right,
that's what it
but
was.
it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You guys made it. That's why I'm like, I've seen this movie like 3 times.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were trying to say that the guy version rapes Adrian Brody. I'm like,
No, I
No.
in my mind
No.
I just sworn he does, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think
I'm
it's the
looking
other
at the
way
movie, I'm like-
around.
I think I'd remember if Adrian Brody got raped by a fucking alien.
Would you though?
Yeah, she looks like a shitty xenomorph. Am I
Like
wrong?
the one they hatched in Requiem,
Oh God.
whatever that
All
was.
about Requiem.
9 foot tall. Was it Requiem? No, it wasn't Requiem. It was
Romulus.
Romulus, yeah. Like 8 foot basketball player is born. Like what just happened here?
He was a basketball player too, wasn't he?
In real life, I think so. I think he's
Yeah.
really like 7 or 8 foot tall.
I'm a basketball alien.
Well, it's a guy. I don't know if it's a basketball player, but it's a guy that he was on the
That's
internet. Like
cool.
he's kind of deformed. Like he's tall and he's like kind of lanky and deformed.
He's a basketball player. Yeah, Robert
Oh, he is a-
Robert Lozier.
Bobrovsky. U.S. Olympics and Paralympics training. Interesting.
What's Heterolympics training?
Paralympics
Oh.
training. He's 7'7".
God damn.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
yeah. Oh shit. All right. Well, this has been a fun night.
How long before they do a movie where his dog's in it?
I don't
Tony
know.
will be the first one there. 7'7" dong. I'm in.
His will be a skydiving thing, so he'll just be.
Tony's gonna take a swing off of it. He's 7 foot tall.
Oh
You know,
shit,
Tony,
dude.
I need you to go back and think about all the movies you've ever watched and take notes of all the dong you've seen.
He's
I
already
just-
got that list.
I fucking can't, dude. I'm so.
Like, he's probably got a Rolodex in his head of all the dong he's seen in movies.
I think it's just like because it's like. There's no reason for it in the movie. Like nothing says we needed to see that.
But it's funny.
And-
It's like you remember it though. Like I never even noticed. You know,
Yeah, it's burned into my
Arnold
goddamn
dong.
psyche. Like, what do you want, dude? The Terminator. Bill Paxton is standing there with a bunch of punks, and Schwarzenegger's walking up. They don't even try to hide it. It's just like Bill Paxton. Wait for me in the shadows. Oh God, are you John Connor? Because if you are,
Yeah. Well, add William Dafoe to your list and watch Antichrist.
that is a terrible accent. What? Oh God, I've heard about William Dafoe. I heard that for the Spider-Man movies, they had to fucking like tie his shit down, dude. Yeah, it's more like William Dafoe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as much as I want to talk about William Dafoe dog, like where do you even find that information from, Tony? What the fuck are you looking up?
No, that's
You
actually
too,
that's
Joe.
posted like multiple places for some reason.
About him tying it down.
About
You know
like,
what?
yeah, in the Spider-Man movie, like what they had to do.
The fact that Joe, you knew that, it makes me question the things you look up. But Tony, some of the shit you send me, and the fact that you know that, and the shit that you send me, really makes me wonder what your search history is, or why your Facebook feels your algorithm needs like fucking that Predator shit with like the chicken wings is like fucking Dutch and fucking Dylan. Like, what the fuck did you send me? This is
That was goddamn hilarious, and you know it.
it was hilarious. But like Jesus, where did you click on that got your algorithm getting you all that type of shit?
Are we gonna like not talk about the Dominoes game?
I'd rather not. I don't want to, single out, viewers and make this weird.
Oh, it's already weird. You can't get
I
away
just
from
Joe,
that.
I just sent you the thing he's talking about the Predator thing.
But yeah, no, we're not gonna get the Dominoes. No, not tonight. All right. Honestly, this episode could probably go on for another hour and a half with different horror aspects. But we're gonna cut this bitch because I gotta work in the morning.
What am I watching here? Holy crap.
So you're gonna go ahead and circumcise the episode?
Yeah, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna nip it at the end. Just help peel back the skin a little bit, get the mushroom out.
Oh wow, wow!
Wow.
Just call it an onion because we're peeling back the layers.
Joe, you still watch this Predator thing?
Yeah. That was what the heck do you
Like, what is he looking at that comes across his fucking
I
feed?
don't
Like,
know.
here, watch this.
I don't know.
I like weird comedy.
Well, Tony, do you have anything to plug for next week at all?
No, not that I can
Besides
think of.
Adrian Brody and Splice.
Not that I can think of. I know we talked about most of it this past week, man, with all the Mezco Turtle shit that came out and Transformers. I don't know. I'm just excited to see what happens with the rest of the Motu line. Waiting to see what happens after the movie drops. That's pretty much it. I wish I had more, dude. It's getting a little skinny on the chat. There's just not enough to go over anymore.
Well, we're in that for that show. We're in that time where you're between Toy Fair, and you got to remember San Diego is next month,
Yeah.
right? Or maybe July, but like San Diego's coming up, so like the news starts getting scarce because people are holding a lot of shit for San Diego. So
Yeah, we'll have content in about a month.
yeah, and we'll still be here next week, just talking shit about something.
Right.
And then as far as next week for collectors, I don't have a topic for next week or even a general idea what the episode will be roughly about. So once we have an idea, I'll post it somewhere so people have an idea what it is. But Joe, do you need to plug yourself, man?
No, I haven't been doing much of anything. I'll plug
I
it
haven't
in,
been
but
doing
not
much
plug.
of anything. Every day I hop on fucking TikTok, fucking Joe's live playing video games, but I don't do much of anything.
It's been a week. Yeah, it's been a week since I've been on. But I might get on later and do a stream.
What about a watch review?
I mean,
Watch
I have an
reviews are
Invicta
fun.
watch. It's not bad. You want me to review it?
High intensity.
What about picking a movie? High tension, yeah.
High tension. Yeah, high tension.
Oh, so yeah, our watches episode, what you're saying, yes. So I mean that would work because next week would be a new month, so it would be time for a watches episode.
And Psycho won't have electricity still. It's a horror movie, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm not against that. He definitely won't watch that shit. He won't watch that shit for anything.
Yeah, I don't think he'll make it to it.
So
Yeah, let us know.
We'll shoot. I mean, worst case, we can even do a bonus episode where we discuss that maybe on a Wednesday night.
I don't care. That's something else I was gonna bring up to you, but we don't have to do it right now. Sorry, I was looking at the
baseball.
cat. Sorry, it was my cat.
Oh, all right. Real quick, just because fuck it, it's a stupid, funny story. Today, I left work. I had to go to the bank to drop off money, a deposit for the shop. I'm leaving, and I'm just driving. I don't have my radio on, which is very unusual. But like, I'm driving, and all I hear is meow. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I'm like looking around. I'm thinking like maybe a car went by. It was just music that I heard wrong. Fuck it, whatever. I drive like 15 minutes to a dealership to try and put business to new dealers and everything. And I'm like, all right, cool. I go driving another like 10 minutes down the road, and I hear it again. I'm like, what the fuck? So I pull over into a Walmart. I open the hood of my car, and I hear it even louder. There's a fucking kitten in my engine bay underneath my radiator, just
Holy
sitting
crap.
there. Yeah, just sitting there looking at me. Like I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? I call animal control because I don't. What the fuck am I gonna do? Let a cat run free in a Walmart parking lot? A kitten? I call animal control. They're like, oh, it's gonna be about 4 or 5 hours before we get to you. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. So I look at the cat. I tell it to be good, don't move, stay there. I closed the hood, drove to animal control. They came out with fucking big ass gloves on, reached into my engine, pulled out the fucking cat from my fucking engine bay.
Why didn't you just do it yourself?
Because my big fucking arms, I couldn't get between the radiator hose and my fucking engine block to get in there.
Just shake and bake the cat for another 10 minutes on the road because he's cooking. He's cooking.
Hey, they got him out. He looked good. If I had a dog that wasn't allergic to cats, I would have kept him and named it Newt. Or is it technically it's a girl? I would have named her Newt. But so the cat's fine. Now they got it and they're gonna find it a new home. Little kitten.
Wow.
As soon as you
that
said
cat
baby
went for.
kitty, you fucking had me at baby kitty.
Yeah.
It was a cute. I'll send you a picture. It was a cute cat. But yeah, he's just sitting there, or she's sitting there looking at me like, "Hey, thanks for the ride. I'm under here though. Like, don't do anything stupid.
Don't do anything stupid. That cat's a fucking badass. Is what they are.
Yeah.
And it was all because like there's a splash guard that goes right underneath my motor, but for some reason it's gone. When I got into that accident a year ago, I guess the shop never put it back on. So it climbed up and it was sitting on another splash guard right underneath the radiator, just sitting there, going for the fucking ride.
Well, luckily it didn't try to go anywhere else.
Yeah, no, that's what I was worried about, bro. I was like, as I was driving, I kept looking at my rear view to see if he like jumped out. I'm like, please don't. I will feel like shit if this cat dies. Like,
stay away from the belts and the fans. That's the stuff that would scare me.
yeah, but then it's just like the cat knew. He's just like screaming for help. Like, I'm meowing, so you know I'm here, man. Like, don't fucking kill me.
Wow.
Yeah, good times. That was my day.
Right.
But so next week, thanks everybody for coming. Join us next week. Like, subscribe, share, all that bullshit. Follow us on Drinks and Toys. Go follow Joe on what the hell's your thing called?
TikTok, Parzival Zero Cool Gaming.
What's it called? TikTok. Yeah, no shit, Joe.
TikTok. I might stream Aliens in VR. I don't know how VR gaming would stream, but maybe I'll try it.
Can you like show the screen, but then like show you wearing it and like your reaction?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well,
the new Alien game in VR is pretty intense.
Camping's intense.
Yeah, camping intense. I maybe I'll try that. I don't know. Alien Rogue Incursion is what it's called.
Joe's like, I'm gonna play it. It's kind of intense. I don't want to look scared on my.
Oh
my
no,
live.
I get scared. I jump. Yeah, I literally jump.
Alien Seth Rogen.
Do you get like scared and jump, but then like overreact to jump for views, or do you like?
No, legitimately, I have to throw the headset down when a xenomorph will grab you, and then his yeah, it gets you.
Now I kind of want to play just to die and see that happen.
Yeah, I posted. There's a clip on TikTok of me playing it once, and yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, ah! I'll find the clip.
Yeah. Find it, send it to me. That'll be hilarious.
I don't think I could find enough games to play, man. I speed run a couple Turtle games, but that's about it.
Has it been you playing Resident Evil lately?
No, it's Damien.
Really? Okay, I didn't expect that. All right.
I got Damien playing World of Warships too.
Oh.
And he's fucking it up.
Joe's not impressed with that one.
I should
Resident Evil, he was impressed by.
I should make Damien TikTok himself playing the games.
Yeah, seriously.
He murders Cuphead.
I see him pop up because he uses your account, and I'm like, who's playing this game?
Yeah, you know it's not me.
Well, now I do.
I'm not old enough.
He just thought you were, cultured, playing different cool games, but no.
All right,
cool.
I'm out.
I'm out of here, but thanks y'all for coming. We end this
Thanks for
shit.
having us.
Yeah, get out of here before he says that